jump in here, but I'm gonna let y'all listen to this music one more time. All right, guys. Welcome back again. Your boy Juice is back in the building. Can you hear me? Hey. And it's lit, y'all. So, I am back. I'm back in America, y'all. I've been traveling East Asia for actually 2.5 months, but I only put it in that description. I've been living in Thailand for 2 months, but I was actually in the Philippines before that, and things were a little crazy there. But if you are here and you're watching, I want you guys to check out my last video I just put out, because it teaches you how you can get wherever you want, both domestic or international, for free. You can fly anywhere. And I know it's a lot of craziness going on with the aviation as far as the world is concerned, or U.S. is concerned. And, we may or may not be in line with what the orange guy done been doing to us. But what I want you guys to do is have the ability to go wherever you want without any stress, hassle, or worry. So with that, no further ado, my good guys and my good gals, I want to talk to you about the things that I learned. This is supposed to be a Q&A. We got 2 people in the building. If any of you guys can hit me with a question, I'll be lovely. It'll be great to answer. But before I get into any of the questions, because I don't see anything at the moment. Matter of fact, let me set this up right here so I can see easily. If you guys have anything for me, I will be answering any and all questions today. But let me tell you a little story. So the reason I went out to the lovely country, the kingdom, because you have to remember one thing about Thailand. Thailand is still ruled by a king. And I think that that's one of the greatest things about Thailand that a lot of people don't even know. I actually went to a palace while I was out there and had an amazing time. But let me tell you why I even went out there. So if you check out my channel and you pay attention, I had an interview just this week that I put out with the absolutely amazing, the absolutely incredible and talented Richie Mack, the travel OG, a.k.a. Zoom to Thailand. Okay, so I came out there on the Zoom Fest 2024, and I will say that East Asia knocked my freaking socks off. And the reason I can say this is because I stayed there for so long, because the trip itself was only actually about, I want to say 3 weeks. And if you were there with me, or if you listening, Richie, you can correct me in the comments, because I don't really remember, because I stayed there much later. But that whole trip actually started in Manila. And if you've ever been to the Philippines, man, you would cherish what you have here in America. And that's another reason why I want you guys to make sure you guys travel, because it's not only an eye-opening experience, it's a culture shock, and it's a thing that will wake you up to the reality that you can do things differently. You don't have to do them exactly how in America it is. And one thing I was just talking about earlier to a good brother of mine is that we sit around, if you're looking for a lady, or ladies, you're looking for a guy, we do a lot of finessing. We're not direct. There's no directness anymore. It's always, can you figure out how I'm really feeling, or can you decipher these words that I now have jumbled up and their meaning doesn't mean the same thing? So what I mean by that is like how nowadays a lot of you ladies and it's just going to be real, right? You don't want to talk to men because you know that most of the guys, not all of them, are looking for some butt. And the problem with that is majority of guys are looking for butt, but it's what comes in between that. So the fact that you try to tell them that, no, I don't want to mess with anybody looking for butt, at the end of the day, they want to be able to connect with you enough and also get the butt. Because why would I be dealing with you if there wasn't any mutual sexual attraction, right? But that's not the only reason I would say travel abroad, because the absolute most amazing part about all of this is you can get you some fresh and amazing food, okay? And the best thing that I did while I was out of the country was have fresh fruit smoothies, y'all. And I tell you, I knew from the moment that I touched my taste buds, that I was touching heaven and I was in the better place. Because why the hell do you want to keep doing the same old stuff? Because if you taste the freshest mangoes, the freshest watermelons, I'm telling you, it will change your whole existence. And then on top of that, you actually get the vitamins that you need. All the supplements and things that they try to get you to have, you can throw them things out the window. Not to say that if you have something special that you need, that you can't utilize that. I see we got somebody else in the building. Thank you for coming in. Oh, hello, Taylor. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions for me, please go ahead and ask. And I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate you. Now, listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, Taylor here has been, for the last 3 months, the #1 supporter of the channel. So y'all make sure y'all shout her out and give her some love as well, because she is doing the damn thing. But back to what I was trying to say, you guys. Like I said, Taylor, if you have any questions, we're going to move the conversation with whatever you want to know. Okay, so don't feel shy. Just ask me whatever it is that you want to know. But the thing that I want to say, the food was absolutely immaculate. I don't even know. Can I throw some stuff on the screen? Give me a second. I want to show y'all, because I got a bunch of stuff here now. We got food. Do we have a meal? Hold up. Now we get in some trouble. I'm trying to show you food, but hold on. I got an experience of a dining experience that was absolutely immaculate too. Let me see. Let me throw it up here. Is it up there? Can you see it? I don't see it. That's crazy. Hold on. Why is it not showing up? That's crazy work. Oh, hold up. I got to keep it up. And then, okay, hold on. Bear with me real fast, because I want to show y'all a little bit what was going on out there. Okay. What? Boom. We got it. I was wondering why. I was like, what the hell now? So you can see here, this is one of the fine dining establishments that we got to take a little time at, and this is called Cafe des Armées, and I want to show you the steak, man. I had the most amazing steak there. There was an A5 Wagyu steak, certified gangsta. Now, usually, if you go and look up the price of an A5 steak here in the U.S., you'll probably pay about $50 to over $150 for it, right? Guess how much that thing was? I want y'all to tell me in the comments. Taylor, whoever else. Oh, we got somebody else in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Hold on. We about to show y'all some good old steak. Some good old steak, baby. Who in here likes steak? I only want to talk to the steak folks right now. That steak was fire, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I got got videos of glasses getting poured and everything like that. Hey, Trey, we in the building. Yeah, bro, hold up. I'm trying to show you. We went to Cafe des Armées. This is with Richie Mack. That shit was fire, boy. Hey, listen, and if y'all ain't even if y'all ain't watched my man Trey interview, you missing the fuck out. That's for real. I'm really trying to tell you. Here we go. I got the steak now. I got that shit. Boom. You see this joint? This is the A5 Wagyu steak that I had. This is the first piece of steak that I had when I came to Thailand, but this shit was golden. I'm telling you, melting in your mouth, that shit was extra crazy. Hey, bro, I told you I'd be doing this, man. You see, I got the mics. Listen, hold up. Hey, my boy in the building. Listen, I got the soundboard too, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got all that shit on there.
I have seen some shit now.
You feel me? Hey, bro, I'm back in the States, back in D.C., so, you know, I'm trying to get it right now. I'm going to be traveling again soon, though. So just know I ain't going to be here for long. That's why I'm trying to get this little content out that I can. You know how I do, man. I be moving around, brother. I be moving around. But, yeah, bro. So, like I said, the food in Thailand, absolutely amazing. Only problem I had is, you know, I got a couple of food allergies and stuff like that. So I couldn't eat everything that I wanted to with, you know, all that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate you, bro. Hold up. Another one for my brother, yo. My boy, Young, he Trey, you be doing it, Young. If you're not tapped in, bro, Trey bad, Young. Ultimate dude out here, dog. I hope you're recovering too, because I know you just was sick, brother. So I hope you're doing well. But listen, y'all, this man has revolutionized Pattaya. All right, I got the chance to interview him off the strength that I was like, yo, this man is doing and living the life that I wanted to live, and I'm not hating on him in any kind of way, nor am I trying to envy the man, but he lives life to the fullest without no holds bar, no questions asked to nobody else, and he does it all while putting a smile on his own face and everybody's face around him. So that's just greatness to me. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, I'm mad I missed the party too. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and I'm glad that you're good, bro. That's a W right there. W, my man's Trey. But this man, listen, like, not only does he live in a house with multiple women, and if not, they moving in and out. You feel what I'm saying? But this man does not hold himself at a small standard. You know what I'm saying? He's always moving forward, and I love that for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he done took over the club scene out there. He's moving himself from just being an entertainer to being a household name across the world, y'all. So make sure you tap in, because this man is going to change not only his own life, but your life in the process. All right. Appreciate you, bro. Big love. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this stuff. So on top of the fact that, like, when I got out to Thailand, it was a complete culture shock to me, right? The thing that was like big to me is like honesty. Is like, it's like easy to be honest about what you are, who you are out there, because ain't nobody got time to be trying to decipher the bullshit that you got to be saying. And that's what I was just saying too. Like, everybody be on this finessing game out here in the States, and we got to give that shit up, because it's too much energy to be trying to finesse somebody to do what you want and talk about the things that you want. And then at the end of the day, that's not the genuine person that you really are. Right? Because I was even talking to one of my sisters earlier, and she's just like, you know, she was even talking about the girls being fat and all this other stuff. And then, like, I'm not trying to go on big girls, but, you know, it's getting played out. Like, 80% of the population out here is big back. Why, y'all? Why are we not taking better care of ourselves? You feel what I'm saying? And that goes back into the food thing, because as soon as I got back and I started eating some American food, I felt sluggish, yo. I felt like I did not have the same type of energy I had back in East Asia, because even when I was in the Philippines, the food energizes you. Granted, a lot of the stuff is a little bit more spicy, especially Thailand, bro. You will get up if you're not ready for spice. I'm not one of the people, right? I wasn't ready for all the spices. Them things was messing me up. My gut was doing some things, but then I got used to it. You know what I mean? But I had a lot more energy. I was definitely not stressed out about nothing like that. All I had to do was find the right place, and I was getting good food at a low price. And like, oh, I was saying too about that steak. The price of the steak over there, it was only like $30. Yo, Rob, what's up, bro? What's up? Hold up. We got another brother in the building. Yo, what's going on? But yeah, that steak was only $30, man. And you would have to freaking pay $150 US to even look at a steak like that. That thing was, and I'm telling you, it was dripping. It was divine heaven, man. But on top of that, so now, you know, the energy levels and all that don't changed up. Another thing is the people are just instantly kind because they don't have the same words that we have out here. Granted, you know, bills and all that other kind of stuff are super a thing. All right. Like they got bills, they got problems. It's not a perfect world. You know what I'm saying? Because and the biggest eye opener I would say is the Philippines, because I was in a, you know, rather nice little area, but you turn the wrong corner, bruh, you like in GTA 5. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not the same. Like you in the ghetto as soon as you hit the wrong corner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to go on them in any kind of way, but that's because their government supports the government instead of supporting the people. And that just takes, you know, real account. You can see that once you pay attention to everything that's going on. So I'm just like, look, man, I don't know if that's my homestead, but I absolutely love Thailand. And here's another reason why. Again, like I said, these people are super nice to the point where like it seems like they're being disgenuine if you're new to it. You know what I mean? And then that's where you can lose all of that kind of BS off of your own self, because once you get used to the honesty, you can be honest with yourself, right? And that's why I think that everybody and their mother needs to travel. Okay. So make sure you check out my last video, because it teaches you not just one, not just two, but 10 different ways you can travel for free or learn to travel at somebody else's expense. All right. So with that being said, go somewhere that you would feel like you be loved, you be celebrated, because this is something I learned from Kevin Samuels. Don't be going somewhere where you have to work to be noticed. Go where you're celebrated, where they already notice you from the jump. Now, I can say for myself, all I had to do was take off this thing, and everybody and their mother was noticing me in Southeast Asia, because you ain't gonna see nobody with hair as long as mine. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody that stopped in. If you can, just hit the like for me. If you're new here, hit the subscribe. But yeah, no, I wanna answer some questions. So if anybody in the chat has some questions for me about you know, Thailand or any of the places in South Asia I happen to touch, because I actually got to Singapore for a little bit too. It looks amazing, but one thing I can say about that was crazy to me is flying over, right? You can see that the water is full of like freaking shipping boats. And I'm telling you, from coast to coast type situation. It's absolutely insane. And they're in like at least 9 rows of full like back to back. So I'm like confused on what's going on out there. I know they probably import a lot, but it was beyond crazy from what I was thinking. Yeah, I did a lot of activities. Hold on, we about to throw an activity up on there. You said, did I do any activities? Yes, I did. Hold on. You want to see something? I went to the Jet Ski World Cup. We got this. Hold on. Can you see it? It's on the screen. Boom. I was about to compete in this joint. I was trying to compete out of the Jet Ski World Cup. That was like the first week I was out there in Thailand. What the crazy thing was about it, though, is you have to buy one of these bad boys yourself. And then on top of that, you have to have somebody to help you start and everything like that. You see Jet Ski World Cup right here, Thailand over there. But it was amazing. You know, I really wanted to compete. Only issue is, listen, and it was crazy because what is it, 10,000 baht? They told me, yeah, 10,000 baht. Somebody do the conversion for me, because I can't use my phone at the moment. I'm trying to watch this, the chat. But it was 10,000 baht to buy the speedboat, and then you have to do your own maintenance and everything, of course. But I know these other dudes got souped up jet skis and all that. So yeah, nah, it was crazy. Hold up, we got some other stuff. I went to the tiger park. We saw the good old tigers. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all when the tiger tried to get on me. So when I went to the tiger park, I was over here. Let me see. Is this the video? Yeah, this is the video. I was over here. I saw this golden tiger, right? Now, my hair touches the water. There's another tiger in the background right here. This is a girl. And she saw that, and she thought my hair was a play toy. Hold on. Is this it? That's not it, y'all. I'm sorry. I want to show y'all when she creep. She going to creep up on me, though. Yeah, she creep up on me in the water. The dude had to stop her. Hold on. Is this it? No, that's not it either. But I was out here having a good time, man. I went skydiving. I did a lot of stuff. Hold on, this might be it. I'm sorry, I'm clicking through too fast. You see the one up in there jumping? Nah, what the hell is that? It's one of these. She gonna try to come and try to snatch me up, y'all. She was ready for the boy. Your boy was about to get snatched up by the tigers, y'all. I can't find it. But I went out there. I had a great, amazing time. I got myself involved in as much as I could because I wanted to bring you guys. Oh yeah, hold up. No, we got a Muay Thai fight. I want y'all to see that. Can I show y'all? Is it gonna let me? Yeah, not supported. That's crazy. That's okay. I'm gonna convert it and I'm gonna let y'all see. Cause I matter of fact, listen, the Tigers was fun, but the one thing I will say is I'm glad that they kept him sedated because when the homegirl was trying to get up on me, I was not trying to be my back ripped up because what's it called? Oh yeah, then your boy was out here golfing with the travel OG. Hold on, you about to see? Look. This is the boy Richie Mack who got me out there in the first place, man. And then this is us, the boys. We was out here doing we had a whole little PGA situation going on. It was a lovely time, you know what I'm saying? This is a warm up right here. And I'm telling y'all, we had a great ass time. We had a great, amazing occasion, man. What else you guys want to know? Because it wasn't just, tigers and all of that. I was out there really working, making sure I got y'all this content. Do I got my skydiving on here? I went skydiving. Hold on. I want to see if I got the video of me riding on this bike. Let me tell you about that. Because the main transportation out there is freaking motorbikes, man. I say this, they'll get you where you need to go fast, but they be playing with your life, okay? I got countless videos. I'm gonna definitely put that out where they was playing with my whole existence. Like they going this close in between a bus and a damn like a car and stuff like that, and then they trying to in front of them, and I'm like, yo, I was damn near this close to be knocking the dude out and be like, I'm just gonna drive this damn thing my damn self. But when in Rome, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to chill out and allow yourself to really understand. But they were very accommodating, and what I would say too is that the motorbikes are hella cheaper. They get you there faster than a car will because traffic is a little crazy. On top of that, I'm not comfortable driving on the other side of the road, so yeah. I mean, not scared for my life, definitely not scared for my life, but I don't like to be played with, you know what I'm saying? So if they out there playing with me, we might have to be like, look, son, we might have to change up this whole situation. But it was great though. Like I don't mind it because I got where I needed to go, and obviously I'm 10 toes down here in the U.S. again for the time that I'm out here, because look, things is changing up. It's looking like your boy might be on a long-term world tour. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know when. I did do some shopping, actually. Shout out to my man Lucky Taylor's out in Pattaya. So with Zoom Fest, I had the opportunity to meet Lucky Taylor. Now what he does is, of course, he tailors personal suits. So he'll make any and everything you can absolutely imagine. I would do a little fashion show, but you'll see in the coming weeks to come all the suits that I got from him. But I got quite a few suits from the guy, and guess what? They only cost you $200 US, okay? And I'm talking about fitted to your absolute size, to your height. If you have any special alterations that you want, because I even had one with a different type of collar that I had to take back about 2 times, but he made sure it was absolutely what I wanted without any extra charge and no hassle, no fuss. You feel what I'm saying? It was just, hey, this is what you want, go ahead and get it. Now, you can find shopping, because I know you definitely want to hear about that. You can find shopping anywhere, but the best thing I shopped for when I was out there, and it sounds like I'm talking in circles, but I found street food was like the absolute best food. It's like, sometimes out here in the States, like the Chinese food stores, you got to go to the most gutter one and you get the most bombest food, but you just got to go out on the street. It don't have to be gutter. Because you can go to the restaurant and everything like that, and it's cool. I'm definitely not knocking it, because I told you that A5 Wagyu steak to die for. But no, you want to get some food on the everyday tip, you just go out on the street, you go see a vendor, they got what you like, you talk to them, boom, you got a delicious meal that probably lasts you majority of the day. I seen a lot of folks that I came out there with wasn't even finishing meals because it'd be so good. They'd be stuffed. They'd be falling back in their chair, about to pop open that top button and just lay back like Homer Simpson in that joint. But no, yeah, I had an amazing time there. The malls, when you talking about shopping, man, the malls are only dead here in America. I don't know what we're doing wrong. Everybody's exhausted from, I don't even know, because I did work in a mall for about 9-10 years actually. And I was working a warehouse, but at the same time, you know, I would walk out of my job and see the mall being dead day after day, stores closing left and right. And internet shopping ain't it, y'all, because at the end of the day, you're not even getting to see who's behind what you got going on. So the best thing you can do is go out and actually, you know, see what's up with it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. If you can, hit up the comments. Let me know you in here. If you got any questions, this is all I'm doing is answering your questions about Thailand, the things that I experienced. I'm going to pop up some videos if I can of things that you asked me about. But yeah, you can shop for a lot of stuff. Like their malls are there's Porsche stores inside the mall. That's how ridiculous it is. That's what I'm telling you. It's nowhere in the world. Like, you can see a Gucci, you can see a Fendi store, all of that just in a regular mall. You know what I'm saying? Now, they got 3 tiers of malls, though, too. So, yeah. Is the population, is there more population? What do you mean? Hold on, let me see. I gotta look at this all the way. Nah, the population is not. I don't know if the population is more than the U.S., I would say, because the U.S. is a bigger, it's a larger country than there. But, you know, in the places that I was, you know what I'm saying? See, Miami got a Lambo store, but listen, my guy, how many people are up in there actually shopping and having a good time? And you see the people that work there with a smile on their face. That's the real question. Because I went into every single store. Now, what was crazy, too, you had to have an appointment for the Gucci store. And I own stock in Gucci, so I don't know why they tried to play with me like that. But, and I believe it. Now, I know there's like the Mall of America and some other little places that might have something like that. But they don't have it at the level where I feel like I'm welcomed anywhere I want to go. Ain't nobody looking over my shoulder thinking I'm about to take something out of there, especially at a damn Porsche store. You feel what I'm saying? They know I'm just coming in there to look and have a good, having a good experience with my own life. But I appreciate you, Cravy guy. What's that about, Cravy guy? Tell me about that. That's funny. Nah, though. And then, I mean, I'm waiting for somebody to start asking about the girls, but I'll wait for that question to come up because, I know that was the thing that's the one thing I was waiting for. I ain't seen nobody say nothing about it yet. The population, though, because I see Taylor had asked me about the population. I'm not 100% sure, but what I will tell you is, since I said something about the girls, is listen. I do know this. It's like 7 to 10 to 1, whereas out here in the U.S., and what I mean by that is, I did get a few massages because I mean they're nice, man. I didn't get no special extra happy ending ones, even though I got offered. I'll be real with you, that offer came up about a couple times. But the massages are cool, but I didn't ask for all of that. Like they be quick with it too. They'd be like, okay, you got to turn around, and you'd be like, what? All right, cool. They trying to do the front legs, and they be like, you wanna? I'll be like, yo, no, relax, dog. I'm just chilling. But the population, let me answer this other question real fast. The population ratio, right? So men to women out here in the U.S. is called 4 to 1, 3 to 1. So there's 3 more women to every man born. Out there, it's like 10. Okay, so it's very, very apparent. You know what I mean? Like, majority of people that are working, the working class people, are ladies. Okay, that's how you know. Like, they the managers, they run the stores, they own the bars, they are running the show over there. But at the same time, doing all of that, they still humble as hell. They greet you at the door. They hit you with a bow. They make sure that you're absolutely comfortable. As soon as your drink is finished, they trying to make sure that you're full again. And I'm not talking about liquor. If you just got soda or water, they are making sure that you're taken care of. There's no time that you unless you at some place where it's like too busy or something like that, there's no time where you're going to feel like you are left out or you're like the second man or anything like that. Nah, man, they take a lot of good care. I don't know if it's a cultural thing because majority of the people out there are Buddhists, so it's a large standing on karma. You do unto others as you want done unto you, but they do it on a whole different level. Now, Cravey God, let me answer this massage joint. Yeah, the massages are like on every block. You can get a really great full body massage, probably like, what is it, 400, like not even 400 baht, like less than that. It really depends on where you're at, the province that you're in. And I went to a lot of provinces. See, that's why I'm trying to get y'all to ask me some questions, because I got a lot of information and I just want to know what people are looking for so that way I can give you some good answers. But if you're in Pattaya, it's probably one of the cheaper places, and maybe even Phuket. But Phuket itself is not that cheap. The massages are cheap. I don't know why. But you get it for like US, it's like $12. Like it's nothing, man. Where you out here, you got to pay like $100 for a 30-minute session. You know what I mean? So you get your money's worth though. And it definitely lets you feel rejuvenated. I have like some lower back stuff that kind of bothers me from time to time, but I wasn't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Somebody text me. One moment. That's my boy. Oh, shoot. I don't cleared all my messages. That was not what I was trying to do. Anyway, though. Yo, the food is absolutely amazing. I showed a steak. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that steak again. I had a whole stream where I was just showing y'all street food, too, but I'm gonna find this steak. Let me get you this. Let me get you this steak, man. Gotta see that steak. I can even show you. Well, I don't know if I can show y'all the liquor on here, but I got a video of them pouring it up for us, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. It was like very like accommodating everywhere you go. Here we go. Got that steak again. This is an A5 Wagyu steak. Absolutely amazing, man. Listen, like what you're supposed to get when you get Wagyu, they give you all of the life of the animal and everything. But look at how it's glazed. That thing was just melting in your mouth and all of that. I don't want to say it like that because pause. You feel me? Like, but that shit is absolutely immaculate, yo. Like, it was so damn delicious. I would go over there and some people will say I sell a kid for it, but I ain't gonna do all of that because guess how much it was? It was $30. That's this type of steak here in the States would at least cost you about $150, at least at the minimum $80, right? I got it for $30, and it was so damn good. And then the waitress, man, she was just like making sure that everything was even in hand. She was over there serving sauces. She was like, "Oh, you didn't try this." Start putting some little peppers and flavors on there, and I was just like, "Damn, they did not do this in America at all. Like, not even a little bit." You feel what I'm saying? Not even a little bit. The Lambeau store in Miami, though. Listen, but that's what I'm saying. That's on one city. I'm telling you, like all across their country, you could go experience something like high scale instead of feeling like, well, this one is like, because like you got the rundown malls, and that's one thing I've really noticed. Like everybody that's working is really working, and I salute them for that because they be working 5 days out the week, and we out here trying to get 3 days out the week to work. 3. They work in not 5 straight days. I'm saying that wrong. They work 6 straight days, get 1 day off, and still find time to go out and enjoy themselves in the night with friends and all these other kind of things. Because again, like I said, you will see a lot of these ladies working hard and doing everything, and I would see them work hard all day. Like let's say they were at the mall, and then they would be out at Republics where my boy Trey Bad is at. So make sure y'all go over to Republics, you know what I'm saying? And they will be turned up. And I'm not for a little bit. They will stay out there until like 4 or 5 in the morning because they want to see the Trey Bad show. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely has it turned up over there. And I respect the man's hustle because I don't think I could do all of that, man. My man is in there. Now he come in there rather late, but he come up in there He gets you hype. He's not the DJ, but he's just a hype. I mean, not just a hype man, you know what I'm saying? But he hypes up the crowd. He gets everybody into the flow. If you're not having a good time, if you're not seeing a smile on somebody's face, he just walks over and just makes sure you're having a good time. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. He does that in his actual life, though. And that's why you know that man is doing something crazy. Huh? Nah, I mean, PDA isn't not allowed, but it's so again, that's the cultural thing I'm talking about. It's about modesty. You know what I'm saying? It's not like other countries, like it's not like a DR where you can go out there and be nude and all that other kind of stuff. Most of them are Buddhists, so they want you to, you know, wear proper clothes. It's not like you're not going to see somebody with something scandalous on. Once that sun go down, a lot of these people come outside and you'll see everything. That's another thing that I found crazy. It's like, I got a video of that too, but like once the sun goes down, it's like everybody and their mother is on the streets. Everybody. Like you can see like during the daytime, people will be out at the beach, chilling. It is so packed on the damn sidewalks and the street by the time, like not even like a little bit after this, like not even 10 minutes after the sun goes down, the streets fill up. People are going to bars. But that's another thing I think is crazy. The bars are open like 8 a.m. in the morning. Like you can't find breakfast, but you can find you a bottle. You can find you some beer, man. It's crazy. You said jobs there are different. Yo, peace and blessings, my brother Rasta Newt. Welcome in the building. Listen, you know, gang gonna get some love when they show up in here. Hold up. You said jobs there are different, man. Now you saying something that I really get, because I wanted to show you the Muay Thai, but I don't got that on my flash drive right now. Got to transfer some files still, but I will be talking to y'all about the Muay Thai, because the Muay Thai is like an amazing sport, and I'm gonna do another little video about that just alone. But the Muay Thai fighters be putting in hella work, right? And I'm seeing like I went to 2 different Muay Thai shows. I went to one in Pattaya, and then I went to one in where was it? In Koh Samui. Right, the one in Koh Samui, they was like elite fighters, bro. And I'm talking about people up in there getting their nose broke and still going. I'm talking about leaking all over the place, eyeball cut to the side, and they was still fight. I'm talking about, and see, that's what you really want to see, like somebody who got that underdog spirit and will keep going and ain't gonna give up because of some bullshit ass cut. And whole time, homeboy lost, but he fought with such veracity. You get what I'm saying? That it was crazy, but they don't get paid anything, man. So that's why like the appearances and stuff like that really get them their money in their bag. So I would always tell y'all, if you can, it's not nothing to you. It's probably like $10 to $5 to like, you know, give them a picture, you know, get a picture with them. So go ahead and do that, because they'll fight really hard. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they true warriors out here. I really wish I had the video, because I got homeboy. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna show you on my iPhone, because I got it on here. But like homeboy was going hard in the paint on that joint, like literally about to lose his life trying to get y'all what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear it, but this ain't. Look, my man, this is the fight too. I'm gonna get it blown up though. My man got his nose broke. It's the man in the red. He was going hard in the paint, boy. He gonna lose this fight though. But he tried as hard as he could, and you could tell it looked like he was going into this guard, breaking through my man guard and everything. But he was getting it, yeah. He was messing up that leg, and then he broke his nose, and then that's when they was like, well, we want to keep him safe and everything. But yeah, y'all, like I said, they be fighting hard in that joint. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole nother video, but they are underpaid like a mug, and I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because homeboy, the way he was fighting out there, I think that man at least needed to get $10K off that fight. but they don't even get damn near close to that, and that's crazy to me. But I would say this, man. They could take that same energy and go to the MMA and really be knocking some shit out for real. Yeah, but the jobs don't pay as well as like you would want them to, I guess. Cravey guy. But there's other ways around that, man. Because I see them like they hustle. Like for example, like the beaches, right? You would think you could sit and chill on the beach kind of for free. Nah, they got that shit dimed down too. They got the beach chairs and all that. You got to pay like 100 baht to sit down. And then if they don't got, if you want some food or something like that, if they don't got it, they go on and get some food from another store for you. And they don't typically ask you for anything extra. But if you a real genuine person, you're going to tip them well. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They be hustling. Because they know that, you know, the people want to be treated nicely. You know what I'm saying? So they go out of their way. And I made sure I tipped well when I was out there because I didn't get that kind of service out here. You feel what I'm saying? Give me a second, y'all. I need to drink some water. What else y'all want to know? Because Thailand was a whole amazing trip. Like I said, I was in many provinces. So ask me which one you would prefer. I'm still surprised ain't nobody asked about these women out here. Not one person asked about these women, so I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Another thing that you get to experience out there is just the fact that life ain't as, all the little small shit that we worry about here in the States, it's not that big, like at all. I know a lot of people be worried about are they gonna make it through this and that thing, but you can go out there, stare out at the beach, see the horizon, see all this other kind of stuff going on, people parasailing, and it makes all of that stuff minimum, like super small. Like it's not even a worry, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even that, like, hold on, I got that elephant for you too. I threw up the tiger, but I ain't throw up the elephant. I got you on that. Got you. Oh, they blocked me on that. See, so I got some of my videos are encoded, so that's what the problem is. But nah, the elephants and the tigers, they definitely show you that, life is a lot more bigger, man, because like even riding that elephant, man, like my girl name was Nina. And she was a cool shawty, you know what I'm saying? But I got to feed her some bananas and stuff like that. But all of that just took me out of the fact that like this rat race shit is just a ploy to keep you caught up in it, man. It's not a game that you're supposed to win. It's a game to keep you caught up. All right. And I'm sorry y'all keep seeing me look over, but the chat is over on this side. So that's why I keep wandering my eyes over there. But yeah, I'm tired of playing that game, y'all. So that's why, Juice about to be on the travels, man. Like if you catch me, you're gonna catch me, but I might not be around for too much longer just sitting around with y'all, just not, motivating myself to do something greater. Because another thing that I thought was beautiful that we don't get out here is that most of the places that I walked into, most of them, I had the ability to meet the owner, and the owner just took notice of me, and we had conversations. Like shout out Culture Lounge, right? Where I met Brandon, the owner and manager of 2 businesses out there, and he does Caribbean food in Thailand, which is crazy. So if you want a little taste of home, it's out there. You know what I mean? And he's in Pattaya, Culture Lounge, Pattaya. And they do a lot of amazing events. They have jazz night. I met a brother out there. I got to play chess with him. It was just amazing. You know what I mean? Like that's something I used to have the ability to do with my father before he passed away. Am I hitting Texas this year for what? For DreamCon? I was thinking about it, but it might conflict with another travel plan, and I'll get into that later. But no, if you like, that was the cool thing that had the ability to do. Like I walked up into many stores, and I didn't even have to have my camera. Some of the times I did, of course, because I was walking around there trying to get y'all the best content available on what the other side is like. But I just walked in there, just having a meal, maybe sitting down talking to somebody, and they would come over and just ask how my meal was going, and then from there we would spark up a conversation, and then it turned into networking. And that's how easy that can whole be too, like that, all that thing. But that's let me know that I don't have to be trapped in this little mindset, because I got $1 billion ideas and they gonna come to reality. You feel what I'm saying? And I know for a fact now that it's much easier than I've been trapped to think that it is. Because here they make you think, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: if you have not started a business, get one today. You can start that shit right now. It won't even take you longer than the time it took me to tell you to start doing it. And that's facts. They don't put so much fluff in the water to make you think that you can't start your own business. It doesn't take nothing but an idea and the motivation to get it done. That's it. All right. And I'm talking about official EIN and all this other stuff. Man, but Texas, I don't think I'm gonna make it there. But I want to go, but I have to do some conclaves. Like, I'm meeting with some other groups of folks. I'm gonna be doing a lot this year. I already planned on doing a little world tour. The next destination is back in Asia, so I'm a little bit mad that I left, because I could have stayed out there for a whole nother. I could have renewed the visa, right? And this is a little tip for y'all. If y'all didn't know this, you get 60 days. This is something I did not know when I went to Thailand. You get 60 days when you walk into the country, right? Just as standard. And that's why I wound up there for 2 months, because I utilized all that time. I got the ability to work remote, and I have some opportunities for you guys to work remote, but I want to compile enough so that everybody who watches will have their own way to work remote, get their funds, and then travel the way they want to. And on top of that, the ones that I'll be giving you will most likely pay for your travel. All right. Because that's what I'm trying to compile for you guys. But when you get into there for your 60 days, right? This is the gem right here. What I learned from a lot of the other people who don't have no long-term visas or anything like that, all you have to do is go to the closest adjacent countries. So that's like Laos, Cambodia. Even if you wanted to, you could leave and go to Australia, which is a 45-minute flight from Thailand. Listen to that, 45 minutes, right? Go there for a day. You don't even have to go for long. You can go for two to 3 hours. Come back, you got another 60-day stamp. So that's a little tip right there for y'all. If y'all want to get away and stay away, you can do it like that. They're not going to stop you, because what are they going to say? You can just say you're seeing the sites that you didn't get to see the last time. At the end of the day, as long as you got money and you got an exit ticket or something like that, you're going to be fine. And another thing I learned, this is something I was going to put in a later video, but I'm going to tell y'all now. Another way you can fly for free in another country is Japan right now has the ability that once you book your international flight into Japan, if you're planning on traveling to different provinces, you book your domestic flights at the exact same time, and they will give those to you for free. There's unlimited domestic flights for free for foreigners from certain countries. The USA is one of those countries. So majority of my watches are from the US, and I know you want to go and get yourself some time probably in Japan. I mean, I know a lot of these, listen, my anime folks and all of that, there's an opportunity for you. You can get out there and you can see everything, not just Tokyo. You can hit up Shinjuku. You can hit up Okinawa. You can hit up Osaka. There's so many places you can go. That's why when I went to Thailand, I chose to jump around, because I didn't want to be stuck in one place and say, all of my experiences were from one place. Then you don't really get the culture. You don't really get to see what's going on. And that's another thing. Don't be like these little lames going out there traveling and don't immerse yourself in the culture that got going on. Now, I don't know too much Thai, but I at least learned 7 words that I could use to spark up a conversation, make people feel a little bit more comfortable for me. And then, yeah. Now, you got to get your passport. Your visa going to be good. Like, you go to any country, you get a visa. You know, it's only certain countries you can't renew that easily. But those are like a Colombia or maybe a Brazil type situation where they try not to, you know, influence their folks with too many foreigners that are going to stay long term if they're not paying the way. But yeah, that's the trick, man. You go over there, again, 2 months, absolutely free. You don't pay anything else. And you could, if depending on the province that you're in, you can walk over to these other countries. Like, you don't have to take no bus or nothing like that. Like if you're in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, I think you can walk over to Laos, right? So that's nothing. You go over there, walk to Laos, come back, you got another 2 months, right? I don't know which side Cambodia was on. I wasn't over there that far. Oh yeah, get your thing to Japan, man, because I think I don't gave up my own little thing. That's my next trip, so I'm just gonna say it out loud. It don't matter. I'm gonna be out there in the next couple of weeks. Actually, I'm gonna be out there for. It was supposed to be a month. Me and my co-host for After Dark Discussions are going out there, and we're gonna start doing some podding out there. But she trying to lessen the numbers. I got the means to make it happen, so I might just stay out there and get to know the folks, because it's been a long time that I wanted to go to Japan, and now that the opportunity is in front of me, I'm not gonna waste it. That's for sure. Never will I waste an opportunity that's right sitting in front of my face. Hell no. But yeah, nah, and I'm gonna be traveling because there was another way I was gonna do it, because there's this cruise that takes you all over, and that's $300, and it's like a wooden boat, but it goes along the ocean lines, and it's really dope actually. They have activities and all this other kind of stuff. I like that type of situation because it's smooth sailing, you know what I'm saying, kind of chill. Flying around in and out the airport, a little bit annoying to me sometimes, but plus I typically pack a lot of equipment when I go out there, because I like to give y'all the best of the best. I don't like no flack, no bullshit, no BS, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I would say. But Japan is going to be absolutely lit. Who is my co-host? She's not on YouTube. Her name is Nikki Barks, though, on all other platforms. You can find her on Instagram. You can find her on Twitch. That's where she's mainly at. And that's where we do our other show. So we do all the kind of stuff that you would talk about after dark, some of the more controversial stuff, some of the risque stuff, and all that other kind of stuff I can't talk about here on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? But she's a lovely young lady. We don't live in the same state. We met each other through the internet, but we had the opportunity to meet each other in real life over in Texas, actually. You asked about Texas, crazy guy. But we got out to Texas, and that's when we first met. Cool peoples, very dope. A real go-getter. She's still an American modern woman that struggles with her modernness, because she was raised in a well-to-do household. But we go through this kind of often on the show, where she's seeing her modern day isms and then be trying to battle it. But then at the same time, if you have another lady in there, she'll falter to the female BS. You know what I'm saying? Taylor, you still in here? Let me know if you still up in here. Let me know. Hey, my brother. I got some love from one of my boys. I think he's up in here. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but we're gonna be out there for a little bit, and that's what I'm saying. I'm a little bit upset, because if I had flew from Thailand to straight on over to Japan, it'd have been like $120 US. But now I gotta pay that good old. Well, actually, I don't got to pay nothing, because I know how to do it for free. I don't know why I said that. I ain't got to pay a damn thing. Plus, if you listen, the good thing about this, like I'm going to give you one of the gems that was in there. And this is like the main one I wish you guys to utilize. But once you get started, find an airline that you really trust. Thing about me is I'm going to start buying stock in it before I, start flying with it. But once you do that, once you find a flight line or a place that you feel comfortable with, you go to your local international airport, find the ones that are closest to you, right? Get into their portal. So go to how they have a website. You can go and do all of the spending that you would do via online through their portals, okay? And for every $1 that you spend, you get about 5 to 7 miles of flyer miles. So you rack up enough miles, because you're going to spend some money on the internet. Like, I know people that spend over $5K a month maybe on the internet. Now, I'm not saying that you do this or that's your MO. But if you have the means to spend and you buy things on the internet, get get it through the portal so that way you get these miles, because as soon as you have the miles, you can put those miles towards a flight wherever you want to go. And you don't pay anything as long as you got them points, right? And then this is where it even doubles down, right? Think about it. You take the flight, they give you more points. They give you more freaking flyer miles for going the place you're going. Okay? So just with, I'm gonna tell you the facts right now. I'll tell you how many, just from, now I went and then I used up majority of my points when I went out to Thailand. And I did the exact same thing I told you. Now I got, hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, we got to take my name up out of it. Now I have 38,310 flyer miles. Let's look. I'll even show you. You see it? Hold on. I'm sorry. I can't see it. So now I can take that amount of miles and go somewhere the hell else. So guess where I'm going for free? Japan, baby. We're going to go up in there for free. We're going to get back for free. And guess what? They're going to give me some more points to come back home. And once I do that, I'm going to have even more miles. You feel what I'm saying? Because not on top of that, I traveled there for free business class. Not no regular. I wasn't scrunched up beside nobody. I have my own booth. And I'm going to have a video of how that looked and everything like that, how I felt in review. But it was dope. I enjoyed myself. The food was good on there too. Thing to do when you do that too is make sure you get the app of the place too. And then you pre-order your food, because once you pre-order your food, thank you for pre-ordering, and they give you the food first. You're number one on the list, baby. Like they come up there, and then everybody that didn't order nothing, they gotta wait about 40 to 50 minutes after you don't already ate, and they don't collected your plate, and they still serving you alcohol. That's the perks of business class. And not even just that, you get the business class lounge. You want the lounge. I don't give a shit what nobody's telling you. You want the lounge. Oh yeah, I'm not fancy. You funny as hell. Hey, this is my sis, y'all. I was talking about you earlier. So my sister's in the building, and I was telling them, we talked about how I had that culture shock when I came back to the States, and I don't like the big back activities, but I do understand that this food is a little crazy. Okay. And that's why I think that everybody, not only should you get out of the country so you can taste you some real food again, because I think that the real food stopped around the late 90s for real. Early 2000s, by 2002, man, it was over for all of that. You get out the country for a little bit, you're going to taste you some real food, some real good food. And you don't have to worry about the price knocking you in the head to think that you're going to survive. Because what I did notice, and I'm going to tell you my sister, because she just walked up in here, is when I got back here and I had to eat the food that even I bought for myself, trying to be, enough to, it wouldn't be unhealthy, it makes me feel hella sluggish. Like it's, heavy on the real food, but it made me feel hella sluggish. Like I couldn't, do as much activity as I was able to do when I was in Thailand. Now, I was saying too, like the Thailand spice. Now, listen, my sis, she got the Jamaican tongue, right? And what I mean by that is most of the things that she eat is already spicy, but that Thailand spice is a whole nother level. I'm talking about they sprinkle a little something on there, and I was burning for like 2 days. My head sweating. I'm like, bro, when is this going to stop? Like, it need to chill out. Like, it was crazy. But the food is absolutely immaculate. If you guys you got any other questions, please let me know, because like I said, ain't not one of y'all asked me about these women out there, not one person yet. And for everybody that just got up in here, sister included, can y'all hit the like button for me? If you're new here, hit the subscribe, and I'm just here to answer your questions about what I learned in Thailand. I was telling them about the 60-day visa as well, and how you can get the loophole on that. So sis, if you wanted to go out there, because I know you're just dropping in, you can go to Thailand, and as soon as you walk through the door, you get a 60-day visa. And if you want to hit the loophole on it, you can go jump and go to one of the adjacent countries for like a day. So you can go to Laos or Cambodia, and if you're in the right province, you can walk right over, go there for like 2 hours, come back, and they're going to stamp you again for another 60 days. What? Oh, nah. Listen, American. My stomach was burning, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I was over here, not like that, not like that. Um, what's it called? No, the fruit there is like, I don't know because I like. Listen, I don't been to Florida. I got people out there, and you can get coconuts off the tree. But I'm telling you, like the coconuts that they was getting off the tree was a whole different level. The coconut, the watermelon, and another thing like that I don't like about here, y'all so against the original way a fruit is, right? That we don't got no watermelons. Tell me in what grocery store you can find watermelons with actual seeds still in them. Everything's seedless. They got mutated watermelon now. They giving you the yellow and all this other stuff. What's the native language? So I just found this out actually after I left, that there's the main Thai language, but then there's province language. Similar to like how there's Dominican Spanish and then there's Mexican Spanish. There's different like, inflections and stuff like that they talk a little bit different. They treat us they not even just how they treat us. I'm gonna have a video because I wanted to give y'all the most robust type of content. So I went to a hospital just to see what that experience was like. I wasn't sick at all or anything like that. Now I did get sick out there, but I didn't need to go to the hospital for it. It was just like a little cough and a little small fever for a singular day actually. But I went to the hospital to see what it was like to receive treatment at a hospital. And I'm telling you, 5 stars all across the board. You go in there, not only you're not in this, like if you come into the hospital, you're not in the same place as the people from the emergency room. There are 2 different wings, okay? So you come into the hospital with no problems. You just come in to get checked on. You're in a whole different area, right? You don't have to wait very long. They also give you a card where you're in a queue, so you know exactly when you're going to get in there. And as soon as you get that, they tell you the time frame that the doctor is going to see you. Not on the board. They tell you physically, and then they also have it on the board. You know what I'm saying? And then what was even more crazy is that the first thing they do, of course, they get the blood pressure. They put your thing in the blood pressure. On top of that, they take the height, weight, and BMI all on one machine, okay? All on one machine, and then they tell you exactly where you stand. And it was funny as hell because me and another dude who was like a hospital director there that I was working closely with, and y'all going to see it because he was talking and he's telling you what the hospital has to offer. And I want a lot of y'all to really tap into that episode because it's going to be able to let you know if it's a place that you can really live. That's something I saw that nobody was really doing, because if I'm going to be somewhere, I want to be able to know that my healthcare is going to be taken care of. It's also along with everything else, because I see too many people wind up in the hospital for stupid shit, and I didn't see nobody have no car accidents out there, even though I said that motorbike shit was really playing with my nerves. You gotta really look out for yourself. But after you get that BMI and everything, they send you to a actual lounge. Like they got lay down beds, okay, like not even like them armoire little chairs. You can sit down, relax. They got snacks. This is at the hospital. You feel me? And then they even give you get one meal with your hospital visit, right? So what hospital does that? And like this is just standard. This is their standard. This is not something special that I got as an American or anything else. This is the standard. Okay? This is not the kind of care that you're going to get here. Yeah, they are just testing whatever little crazy sauce they got on there on us. Now, when I was out there wasn't any food recalls. There wasn't no aviation flu on the eggs or nothing like that. I would defer to my boy Trey. I know he probably knocked, 10 a.m. over there. He probably working, but because my man he got hit with the food poisoning one time, so I'm not too sure exactly what that was hitting on. But nah, it's not. I wasn't seeing none of the E. coli or stuff that we getting out here, and that goes to show why is all of our food degrading so badly, so fast. What's the problem with it? You feel what I'm saying? because as much as we got all of these other places we can be getting crops from, it's like everything is contaminated. It's like we only get it from one place. Really think about that, right? And then how y'all gonna do this? This is what really kills me. We having an epidemic on a certain product. We already know what it is, the eggs, right? But y'all raising the price on it? How to make that make sense, y'all? Because it's not protecting y'all. It's just charging y'all more to kill yourself. What? Where do they do that at? Hold on. Let me.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this to ourselves, man? How long we been in here? This an hour long already? Y'all got any more questions for me? Let me know, y'all. I was trying to do this for a whole nother hour, so I'm gonna stick with y'all. What y'all want to know? Like I said, ain't nobody asked me nothing about the ladies, and I ain't gonna say nothing until y'all ask me about them. What else was good out there? Oh, and the water is absolutely lovely. If you're not in Koh Samui, all the other water is safe. When I was in Koh Samui, they got those. They have the jellyfish that are deadly out there, and I was like, "Well, goddamn, man, what the fuck?" Since you left, the U.S. had like 4. Oh yeah, food recalls. I'm very aware. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense to me if it was the real thing, right? Like, I get it. Like, there's rotten food, right? But why are we having so many recalls? That's another thing. You got the orange man in here doing a lot of craziness that we really got to sit down and talk about. And I'm gonna have that on one of these after dark discussions. But I can't say too much right here on YouTube, man. It's a wild thing though. I had a great time there. Hold on, I gotta check something real fast. I'm still with y'all. Just gotta check a website. Okay. Yeah, but no comment over there. Now I'm also live streaming on another apparatus. I just wanted to make sure we were still getting good content over there. Yeah, the food, like, if I could, I would show y'all all the food, but I got a live stream for probably like an hour or something right before New Year where I was just going down. They had hella street vendors. For all y'all sea aficionados, they had the lobster, they had the crab. Well, actually, yeah, they had the lobster for sure. The lobster is like one of their staples. They had the crab. They're not like out here in DMV where them blue crabs big as hell. They don't have the king crab on demand, but you can find it. It's a lot of other things you can see out there as well. Not just the main land, but the islands are absolutely amazing. You can go to Koh Lan from Pattaya in like 20 to 30 minutes, and it's pretty dope once you go over there. And that island is bigger than you think. They set you down on one part of it, but there's like 5 different beaches that you can go. You said you never heard of a food recall until coming here, and I think that's. Listen, the CDC be recalling a lot of stuff. What was the other thing that got recalled? But it's a lot of stuff that's banned here. I mean, that's banned in other countries that are still out here. Like, for example, Frosted Flakes are not allowed in other countries. I learned that out in Thailand, right? Because Frosted Flakes got something that's like killing people, and like they have an imitation joint, but they it's not frosted, it's just flakes. And I was like, so why would y'all make an imitation box? But you just gotta really sit down and think, like, is this the place that I need to spend the rest of my life if I'm gonna live a healthy and long, prosperous life? And I be considering, like, well, man, is this it for me? Yeah, man. So that's why, on this time that I'm gonna be taking around the world, I'm gonna be contemplating and really meditating on whether I'll be staying with y'all, because I mean, I love it. Yeah, the red dye is one of the biggest things, but that's not the only thing. Like, a lot of these things are so genetically modified. We don't even call it that no more. It's a GMO or whatever, genetically mutated object. That's not what it's called, yeah. You know what I mean? But we're so far past actual reality, even in the food that we're eating, that it's hard to see the other side. And that's why I want you all to take your time. If you got a chance, watch my video on how you can fly for free, because I want you to go wherever you want to go. I'm not telling you to go to Thailand. I'm not telling you to go to the DR, places I would go. You can go to Iceland, you can go to Greenland, you can go to Japan, you can go find yourself in Dubai. But I just know that one thing is true, that you're going to see the reality of what life is here, and then see that life can be much more simpler if you just let go of some of this other bullshit. Yeah, y'all. I mean, like I said, I'm here for y'all. I'm here answering questions. I just don't know where I've been saying a lot, so I don't know where else y'all want to know. Oh, I'll say this: the best place I had the opportunity to go. Okay, because the one issue, because everybody's like, well, you're saying all this good stuff. The one issue I did have with the country is that certain days out of the time I was there was a lot of smog, and I'm not asthmatic, but shit is hard to breathe. Okay. And the best place I got to go with, somebody just binged. The best place I had the opportunity to go was to Koh Samui, because all of that's kind of out of the way. It's so far away from everything, and it's less traffic going on. Most of the people are on motorbikes, so it's less smog and exhaust in the air. But that place is absolutely amazing. The island, every night you see that sun fall down over the horizon, over the water. Man, I'm telling you, it would change your life. You ain't got to worry about the same kind of things, man. And then what I do wish too is for all the liquor that they be wanting you to drink, I'm surprised not one of these damn resorts or hotels had an unlimited drink situation, man. I'm just telling you. And I wasn't drinking that much, but shit, if it was an unlimited drink, I would have been on it. You feel what I'm saying? You can go to, you go to the Caribbean and get you that unlimited package, everything, all that. But that's what I'm saying. That's why you need to travel and see what works best for you. Because if I'm on vacation, now if I'm saying I'm vacationing, yeah, I want that unlimited drink package. Let me get turned up for 4 or 5 days straight and then see how I feel after that. You know what I mean? Like, let me do me. You feel me? But I mean, at the price you're getting most of the stuff, because like even if you were doing shots, like US, you're only paying like $6-7 a shot, if that. If you're at and this is at one of these clubs that's really doing it, you're paying like $6-7 a shot, right? Or if you're doing cocktails, $4 or $5, it's not that crazy. Whereas here you're paying like it's like $20 for a damn mixed drink one. So you get 4 or 5 of them, you already done spent $100. You know what I'm saying? So if you out there trying to, show off and be all of that, you about to be broke. You asking about the bud. Okay. See, now that was a good question. See, I'm looking for these type of questions. But that shit was crazy. Bananas, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. My boy Trey over there, I was trying to be a church boy over there because I was giving it up. But it hits pretty good, first off. And it's absolutely ridiculous, I'll tell you that much, because they got the Earth stores on every damn corner. There's like I seen one where they had a shop connected to a restaurant. Then outside there was a booth that somebody else owned. And then somebody else on the street was out here be like, look, you need that, you need that, you need that. Like back in the day type like before it was legal here in America. They was back on that. And I'm like, bruh, but they're not supposed to have all of that, right? So you get hold on, I'm getting messages. You get like they have the ability to have the business up and running, but you're not allowed to smoke on the street. You're not allowed to smoke at like your hotel or stuff like that, but you can smoke at the beach. You can smoke inside of the building while there's nobody around and stuff like that. So it's a little bit crazy, but you can find it like on every street, any alleyway, And I'm not saying it like it is not like the weird. Even though you're gonna have that dude that's gonna say that, right? It's not even gonna be weird because he might even be like, "Yeah, I got that," and then point you right to the store, which will be right there beside his ass. That's how crazy it is. Like I went to a bowling alley, not a bowling alley, a pool hall, down this like alleyway, and then somebody hit me with the, "Oh, you need that? You need that? You know, we got that. My brother, come." I'm like, "What you talking about, son? You don't know what I need. I'm chilling. Me and my folks about to hit some pool, and we just about to kick it." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "No, it's right here. Just come to the shop." And then I look up, and it's this whole official shop, and they got it like literally they got it in rows, similar to how it is out here, but like there's more earth shops, and I had to say it like that. There's more earth shops out there than you'll ever see liquor stores in the U.S. That's how crazy it is. That's how crazy that shit is. But yeah, y'all, if y'all liking this, hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe if you're new here. And I'm just here to answer your questions. So yeah, man, I did partake, and it was pretty good, but it did have me a little out of the way because I was supposed to be doing an interview that day too. So I was like, bruh, I don't need to be doing this. But you know what I did do? We hit that gas, and then we went and hit the gas on some jet skis. It was about 5 of us on some jet skis, and that was a lovely, lovely ass day. We got to go around for about an hour and some change. My boy, homeboy, again, shout out my boy Trey Bad TV, because we was out there for an hour, but my man was out there talking about, "Man, you know it's about to rain." And I was like, "What? About to rain? What's of the cookies? What's the cookies?" Say that again in a different way for me, Cravey guy, because I'm a little confused on what you said. But yeah, listen, the jet ski shit was lit, and I actually got into a little thing where like that's why I was mad I didn't get to compete in the World Cup, because I was out there crushing it. I was out there doing races while live streaming at the same time. Okay. And I lapped one person one time while streaming at the same time. So that's me over here. And this is how I was driving. I'm about to show you. Look, I'm over here like this. The camera is in this hand. This is where the accelerator and stuff is. So I'm over here like this. I'm over here like over there just riding this motherfucker and then trying to record and all this other shit. Yo, so the only time I watch TV, I'll tell you this, man. I don't know about them psychedelics now. I ain't do all of that. I ain't even find that. No. Now, listen, I know that they got a little bit of everything. You go to the right folks, they might have that. No, I did get to see the morning news. And the great thing about it is, like, most of the hotels that I was in, because I did a condo, I did hotels, as I wanted to get the full experience. The hotels that I were in, when I woke up in the morning, they would have Bloomberg on TV. So I got to see where the money was moving, who was doing good, what was happening in the market. And at the same time, they were talking about all this other stuff, like the California fires, the Luigi situation. Because I was over there when the Luigi situation happened, when he killed the guy, excuse me for saying that, when he unalived the gentleman on the healthcare guy. I don't know what his name is, but I was out there for all of that, and they was telling us like everything that was going on, even that bombing that was happening out here. I don't know if y'all remember that, but y'all had 3 car bombings like at the very beginning of the year, and I was like, what? And I said, y'all, I'm an American too. Yo, but it was a lot going on. So yeah, I got to see it from the other side, and then somebody was asking me to make sure I document the news that I was seeing, but I was like, man, listen, I'm already doing so much documenting. I ain't got enough space. Like, I'm gonna show y'all right now. Listen, this is my little work satchel I'm pulling out right here. I had all of these are, except for this one. This is 2 terabytes, full, a terabyte full. I got another one that's connected up. That's where I got the videos at, all full, just of me going out there. So I'm like, bro, I was burning through them things, and this last one right here, this 2 terabyte. I had to buy while I was out there. This one I'm gonna have to write this bad boy off on taxes come next year. But yeah, I mean, like, it was too much. It was too much going on all the time for me to try to do everything. But I appreciate and is happy for everything I was able to do, all the people I was able to meet. especially all the connections I made that I know will not just be for like a couple weeks or months and stuff like that, man. I made some real close friendships. Like I said, I went out there as a group with a group of people for Zoom Fest 2024. So that was Richie Mack showing us like the highlights and things that most people don't really get to see because they stuck here in the Matrix for so long. That's what he calls it. And I think a lot of people call it too, because once you get out of the country, and I tell you this, it definitely takes more than a week, because first week I was out there, I was still doing and thinking like how I think exactly when I was here last year, right? But after really immersing myself in the culture, because like my first week was spent again in Manila for anybody that's first time in here. And when I was there, like you start off, you're in a city, but as soon as you start walking around, because I like to explore, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to go find something that nobody else is doing, and I'm going to do that. You feel me? Like that's who I am. But I went out there and I went around the wrong corner and I was in the ghetto. Okay, I was in the true ghetto. I had about 40 kids asking me for change and stuff like that, and I'm just trying to walk past them. They come back like 3 to 4 times. Now, nobody did nothing crazy. I didn't have to fight nobody. Nobody ran through my pockets or nothing like that. But I heard stories that some people will get robbed. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they look for people looking more vulnerable, because I look like I was about to knock somebody's head the fuck off if I just balled my fists up one time. And I'm not a violent person unless I need to be. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess they caught that wind of that. They was like, nah, we don't want to play that one. But yeah, nah, you will see it. And it's not like something that you can't, take care of yourself, I would say. But it's also just like, I don't know, was that good? Because I don't want to be too loud. It's just also something you just want to put in perspective, because you get out there and you think that like, everything is the same as the U.S. Nah, it's not. I mean, granted, we having a lot of these same issues now. And what do you consider a third world country? Because I also was in Bangkok and they got skyscrapers bigger than the damn New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got some weird looking ones. And I'm gonna have that as a video too. Like the architecture. I seen a building where they had it stacked like fucking boxes, like little boxes, one on one, and it looked like the wind gonna blow it down. But they got it, and it's sitting in the middle of the city. It's rocking. They had one where it's like looking like this, right? And this is a skyscraper, so it's like it's open up in the middle. They got like a little terrace right here. Then like where my knuckles is like more things, and it's like a regular spiral up top. On top of that, I'm like, ain't no way in the world you're gonna have me living up in there, because I swear for goodness, if that thing rock one time, y'all giving me all my money back and I'm still suing, because there ain't no fucking way. But I say that, and I also went out there and I went skydiving, but bro, that was crazy too, because when I did it here in the States, like they don't run you through all the safety measures that you can counteract anything if anything were to go wrong, or if you get detached from your tandem skydiver, because they still give you a parachute. That they didn't tell me that in the U.S. It was like if you lose them, you're lost. It's over for you. And I was like, goodness, man, y'all gonna have me dead out here like this? I can't never tell my mama that before I go. I got to tell her after. So if I just wind up missing, she gonna be feeling some type of way. But I know how to send out a bird signal if that would happen. Not to say it like that. I ain't never had to die and come back. Not like that. But yeah, y'all got any other questions for me? Because y'all talking about psychedelics still in here. And psych cookies. Okay. I'm just seeing the full comment. I don't know about none of that. I didn't see none of that for real. But they probably got it. I can believe you on that. What else we was doing out there? I said the golf tournament. I mean, also, like I said, I got to meet a lot of lovely folks. I got a lot from all over the world. I met some ladies from France. We're kind of still cool. Not to say like we didn't, like I just don't know them like that. I met some folks from England, so I'm invited out there now. It's just nice to get out and then meet people, because you never know who you're gonna meet. You know what I mean? I met people from all over. I met some mixed folks. Like I met a British Thai mixed girl, real cool, super sweet. Her name's Eden. But she was just a nice lady. We met and we were just talking and just cool people, you know what I'm saying? She really tried to get to know me and all this other kind of stuff. And it wasn't nothing like flirtatious. We just had conversation, you know? And that's the crazy thing too, is like you can sit down and actually have like legit conversation with folks out there. And it doesn't have to be on the I'm trying to get in your drawers or nothing like that. Nah, it's just genuine conversation. And I think that's something that we lack nowadays. Hey, Rasta Noop, time for fire. Oh, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to light up over here, man. My battery on my car dead, and I can't call nobody. My man said light up time. Listen, they was already talking about that, about the strains out there. And I'll tell you this, man, the strains out there, like I said, is about the same as out here. Only thing is you know the name a little bit better, and I don't like how they be having them in the jars for real. Rasta Noop, hit me with a question, bro. What you want to know? Because I know you already be watching. You be watching Trey streams, so you ain't got a lot of questions for me. But you probably got a wild one. I've been waiting for somebody to ask about the ladies. Ain't nobody still not asked. I'm on here an hour and a half. Ain't nobody asked not shit about the women out there. That's wild work to me. That's crazy. I don't think that nobody even was thinking about it. It's really wild. I'm over here. That's why I'm looking to the side. That's where the chat is at for me right now. The whole camera screen is right here for me. Yeah, nah, I'm not. I said it earlier. I ain't gonna say nothing about them until y'all ask about it. What else don't happen out there? Oh yeah, nah. So another thing that you really want to know: don't fuck with them Thai police, man. Do not. Like the funniest thing I seen out there was when I'll be completely honest. I got drunk over on Soy 6. And that's another thing right there. That's why I want y'all to ask me, because I was over on Soy 6 and I'm coming out of the bar with a couple of my boys that I came out there with. We just walking down the street. It's a dude look like he's across the street from us. He didn't pay his tab or whatever. Man, my man was like, look, walking out like this. Then Younger told him like, hey, relax. You didn't pay the bill. He was like, man, fuck you. Fuck everything you talk about. And then he tried to swing on him. As soon as he swung on him, boop! They had grabbed, like somebody from out of the shadows came up out the darkness, grabbed my man's arm. Then they put this man, in the same dude that was just telling him he had to stop, jumped on his back like a spider monkey, put that man in a chokehold. Then somebody else, again, from the shadows came, knocking his knees down, knocked his knees in, and then they had him on the ground. Then they slid his ass off into the darkness. And the next thing I know, I see him like 10 minutes later in a paddy wagon, bro. And they don't put you in a paddy wagon nice, like where you get to sit down, like here in the US or back of the car type shit. No, you chained up like this in a see-through little joint on the street where everybody can see you. And then they wait until they collect up everybody on the street that they need to collect up, and then they taking your ass to jail. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. You ain't gonna see me getting caught up like that. Never ever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be out Cali and I'm gonna be out Japan for sure. Yo, okay. See, Rasta Noop, you came in with the right question. So yeah, now if you go over to Soy 6, that's where you're going to see it on full effing blast. You hear me? And even if you like, especially if you brand new, they running up to you. They'll damn near put their hands down your pants. This is where I be saying, like, it's nice and all that, but it's like, yo, I get it. Like, you got to chill out. Like, come on now. Like, they be grabbing whole... They be having whole staff and balls, my guy. They be out there really doing that. And then they try to slap your ass like you a woman. I'm like, don't slap my ass. Like, I'll let y'all do the other thing, but you cannot, like, I ain't fucking with that slapping my ass shit. And it was so funny that now Rasta Noob, I'm gonna keep it really a buck, right? Because I went down to Soy 6 a couple times, not because I wanted to, but because the folks that I was with, they wanted to go out there. And I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of these women was already doing the same thing, like not running up and grabbing my shit, but they was up in there like, oh, handsome man, we need you, come here. But one of these girls, right, was so hard body, like she tried to drag me into her bar, right? by this arm. And I'm just like, okay, relax, shawty. I tell her, I'm like, I'm not going there. Me and my boy about to go here. No, you come with me. Come with me. Then she try to put my hand on her ass while she's grabbing me, and then utilize that little moment of like, what? To yank me in. And I'm like, man, get that shit out of here. So then she flies out the damn bar because she's like halfway in the joint over the banister. And I'm like, why was she holding on this hard? She flies out the bar, right? She like jukes herself down and then scrapes her knees on the ground. So now I'm feeling bad, and I wound up in this bar, right? So then she tried to get me to like, she tried to make me pity her ass to go take her back to the room. I'm like, bro, I get you this drink, but I got to go, right? And even more than that, Ross the New, I'm gonna give you a whole nother story. Trey, the only one that know this joint right now. So one of them girls from Soy 6, right? Man, all right. So listen, this is. I'm not even embarrassed, but this is just crazy. Okay, there was this real small joint, very cute. She had like black girl features, right? Like big lips, nice hips, all of that. Only like probably like 4'8" at the maximum, right? Slender, all of that. Big back though. You know what I'm saying? That thing like this on it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I met her out there, and I'm like, nah, you one of these type girls. I'm not about to rock with you, right? So I go, the second time I meet Trey, right, I go to Republic, right? We sitting up in there. I've been there for probably like 2 weeks now, so I don't met a couple ladies. There's this one chick, can't speak no English at all, zero, right? But she done already told me, BBC, I like, and I'm like, okay, cool. We can't communicate. I really can't get down with you. You feel what I'm saying? But she was there. The homegirl from Soy 6 was there. Then another chick I had met while out with the boys, right? She's there. They're all up in there. Now, I'll be honest with you. All of them got my number. They got my WhatsApp or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know that none of them was about to show up here, right? The one that I met with the boys, like I seen her in the back of the club. I'm like, okay, cool. We talk or whatever. I go upstairs. That's when I see the little joint. Now, this is where I'm like, okay, she was already like on some like, oh, why you didn't tell me you was coming here? Looking me down and up. And then she looked like she was about to eat me alive. And I was like, yo, craziness, right? So I'm chatting her up for a second, and then Trey happens to get into the club, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step down here, holla at him real fast, and I'll come back and holla at you. Now again, she upstairs, right? Remember what I'm saying. Homegirl is at the bottom, at the back of the club. We got homegirl at the top. Okay, I go talk to Trey. You know what I'm saying? He's saying what's up to me. He poured me up a shot with the Grey Goose because he had the Grey Goose on deck. Out of nowhere, the homegirl that don't speak no English comes up, jumps on the side of me, start kissing me on the neck and shit. Guess what happens? I just want somebody to guess what happens after this. Guess what happens after this? Y'all. It's crazy. I'm going to give y'all 2 more seconds. Just hit it for the chat real fast. If I don't see nothing in like 5 seconds, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Look. All right. Look. My ass is over there like, okay, damn. Yeah, yo. I was like, damn, like we don't want to, I don't, you doing too much. Like we in the middle of the joint, like let's relax. Like I just tap her off, and then homegirl up top. Now, what I didn't say is I had a homeboy, and I thought he was gonna run interference because okay, they closing in on me a little bit. I need a little breathing room. So homegirl from the upstairs was like, fuck that. She pours a drink out on this nigga's drink that's upstairs, and I'm, and then she starts coming downstairs, right? I didn't even see her ass because she's so small, right? The Eve joint, oh damn, I don't say her name, but yeah, the one that can't speak no English, her name Eve. She up in there, just still like enamored. She's still twinkly eyed. Homegirl from the Soy 6 came, yanked her damn hair, right? And I'm like, oh no. So then they get to tussling and all this other shit. And then I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then the next thing I know, the small one, because the other joint, Eve, she was a little bit taller, probably like 5'2", right? The small joint tosses her ass into the tables and shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm looking up. Trey is in the damn stage, just doing his damn thing. I look over at the security because I just learned the security. I'm like, y'all, what y'all doing? They looking at me like, what you gonna do? I'm like, no, fuck no. I got to go, right? I was like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. So then I leave up out of there, bro. Guess who the fuck follows me? Little beat ass. You know what I'm saying? She out here whooping ass. And then she comes like, and you're not gonna do me after this? She's like, yeah, you're not gonna lay that shit down on me now? I'm like, lay it on you? What are we talking about? You just wild out in this fucking joint. I'm trying to, establish myself out here. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie at all. At all. She bullied me into it, y'all. She bullied me into it. I went back and because I knew her for a few days and like because that's what I was saying earlier. I ain't gonna sleep with you on the first day, but I knew her for a few days and she was really trying to get to like get in where she fit in. But shorty, like she was hard body. She like was up in my face. She was like, "You ain't gonna do it." And I'm like, come on, son. Like, I just wanted to chill. Like, I thought I was going to have a good night. Like, she's like, no, you going to do this. And I'm like, okay. No, I guess I am. You won the fight. I can't. Listen, I don't want to get my block knocked the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, if you had saw her, she bad, dog. But I ain't never seen a bad joint fight that, like, she was fighting ferociously. Like, bro, I thought I was at a Muay Thai fight, bro. I did crack, bro. I cracked. I had to at the same time because I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to, but when I saw her beat that girl ass, I was like, shit, bro. Shit. What did I get into, son? What is this? It's a little demon from hell, son. But yeah, bro. And the funny thing was, she wasn't like, I ain't had to like, cause that's the thing too. If you mess with the soy 6 joints, they usually be they working girls. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They doing this for the bread. I didn't pay a dime, bro. She whooped another girl ass to get whatever she wanted out of me. It was like, it was like damn near, cause like them tables fell on top of homegirl and everything. And then what's even more crazy is the next day Eve gonna roll up on me again. I'm like, bro, you just got your ass whooped. And she's like, I don't care if you have other girls. Like, just tell me about it. And I'm like, how I was supposed to? I didn't even know that shit was going down. I didn't know none of y'all was going to be in this club. I was just coming out there chilling. That's all I was. I was out here living my little best life. And y'all came up in there. Yo, you funny as shit. Rasta New said Thailand 1, Juice 0. Listen, Listen, Rasta Noob, holla at me on Instagram. You locked in. You one of the brodies. I would definitely send you a picture of what she look like for sure. But yeah, bro. That and it's crazy. Like if you see her, she don't look like somebody that's gonna be fighting. But she put that eyeball on like this, and I was like, oh no, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap for it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even the homegirl came back the next day, and I was like, yo, she like, just tell me if you got other girls. I'm like, how was I supposed to know? I got you, Brody. I got you. That's why I was like, and after that, that's like, listen, I was even out there telling Trey, I was like, look, bro, I got to chill out on these girls because either somebody's going to kill me or somebody's going to wind up dead out here. And I know how these listen, that's why I said don't mess with the Thai folks, like, because if you mess with like a Thai, if you foreign and you mess with like somebody that's Thai, man, they gonna wrap your ass up tight as a motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like the Thai, like it was another dude, right? He was just up in there just trashing stores. Police came and got him in 0.2 seconds, bro. So I don't even want to be arguing with no Thai woman on the street because they're going to be like, nah, he out here tripping, bro. We got to put him together. And then, like, of course, you, like, just like how they be telling you can pay to get off some of the raps, but I ain't trying to even start no credit line like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I ain't going to even be doing that. But even when I was out there, I met some cool dudes, like, They got some like just how I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. This is something I learned out there. Yo, Russian dude got. Matter of fact, I even had a homeboy out there that I met. He was a fighter, and he got jumped by some Russian dudes, and then the police got his ass, the dudes that was jumping him, in like 2 minutes after they jumped his ass. It was crazy. He got jumped by some Russian dudes. And they fucked his knees up, bro. They put this nigga together on the ground. I was like, damn. He was sending me pictures of it, and I was like, dude, don't even send me that L that you took. But he also showed me the pictures of how they wrapped their ass up. And I'm telling you, like, it's like 3 to 4 people for every one person, and they just come out the woodwork. I don't know what it is. Like, listen, if y'all seen that Alabama boat brawl shit, it'd be like that times 3. For real. Like, one person do one thing wrong, they coming out of everywhere. They swimming through the waters in that joint. They coming knocking your block the fuck off. It's not no joke. Man. Yeah, that's why I couldn't be rocking. So I had to stop messing with the girls for like a week, you know what I'm saying? But they were still on your boy, and I was just like, come on, y'all, like, just let me chill, like, for real. Like, I was even just trying to stay on the beach type shit, but even the beach, they was following me onto the beach. And I was like, well, damn, I got to stay inside. Like, I was like, damn, y'all going to have me in the house type shit. But I ain't wind up in the house. But yeah, y'all, that's my little one story. I was waiting for somebody to ask about them women, but I mean, it's some more stories. I mean, I just wanted to give y'all that one. That was one of the worst, craziest times in my whole life, for real. I really hope that homegirl is good. And what was even more crazy is I know her mouth was fucked up because the shorty that got her ass whooped, she had braces on. So I know that this any blow to the mouth, but her inside of her mouth was fucked up. Listen, I listen. No, the beach is chill in the nighttime. See, that's what I was trying to say with that. I was in the beach at the night, so the beach is like chill during the night. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Like they was about to keep your boy in the house just from like over obsession. Cause like even like, bro, I even had. All right, one more story. This is the last joint, I swear, y'all. Cause I ain't trying to tell y'all all the things that was going on out there. But even like y'all was talking about, somebody asked about the massage joints, right? Like even some of them girls was fighting over each other. Like I'm going up in there to get a regular massage, and they think I'm coming in there for the massage special, and I'm like, bro, relax. Like I just do the back and, you know, maybe do like, you know what I'm saying, my glutes or something, but I don't want too much. Like, you know what I'm saying, get the thighs and all the stuff I used to be working on, you know what I'm saying? Like, just work out my muscls, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't have the muscle tension and all that. But bro, like, I went up in there, like, what is the place called? It's like Silks or something like that. But I went to that massage because they do chiropractic as well. So I wanted to get it cracked. They got to make that money. Nah, bro, it wasn't about making no money. They was in there cracking each other just to get a chance. Like, bro, I had a video on Instagram. This is how crazy it is out there for me, because I had to eventually get my hair done, right? This is just to give you perspective. I had to go get my hair done. As soon as I walked through the door, the entire shop stopped what they were doing. Everybody working in that store stopped and did my hair, bro. There were 5 to 6 women in there, and they all stopped, and they all were doing, like, I had 2 women on their knees the entire time, braiding the hair, and then other 2 giving them the braids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they started it off, they had the other 2 finishing it off. That's how wild it was up in there. Another one just wanted to sit there beside me, taking pictures with me, and I'm like, bro, I just walked in here to get my hair done, and I'm used to one person doing my hair in like an hour, right? They still took about the same time, but it was 5 of them together. You feel what I'm saying? It was a wild time for me, bro. So that's just to show you, like, that's why I'm like, even the massage joint, they over there jumping over top of each other just so they can give me a massage. I'm like, bro, can we chill out? Like, I mean, only one of y'all can get this money. Like, I can't give everybody the same, you know what I'm saying, the same treatment. It don't work like that. So I'm just telling y'all, like, even that, because they was over there trying, like, they was trying to give that tug too. They was, when I went to that massage spot, like, the other girl was like, oh, you want her? I was like, no, I don't want nobody, bro. This is the week I was trying to chill off the girls too. I'm like, bro, what you mean, who did I pay? I paid the people that did my massages, and I paid, you know what I'm saying, and the regular massages roster, Noop, you feel what I'm saying? And then the girls who, I paid the woman who owned the shop, who did my hair, who owned the shop, and it was only 1,300 baht. It wasn't even expensive. And then when I went there the second time, I got a deal for a little less. And I met 2 Ethiopian homies over there who, what's it called? who I met back out in Koh Samui, and then they owned a club out there. It was a dope little thing. But no, I played the owner, and she's like a small little older lady, and it was like I said, and I tipped them though. I gave each of them 100 baht. So overall, I probably paid like 2,000 baht, but that was only because they showed out for the boy, and it was good content. Y'all, I'll put a clip up for y'all soon. But yeah, man, listen. You go out there, if you feel like you have a hard time with women, man, you ain't gonna have no hard time out there. Listen, I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm really just a regular guy, just out there in the Thailand streets, and they was going crazy, man. I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm just be chilling for real. That's really what I be doing. But I ain't nowhere near your boy Trey Bad. He be having them piled up in one club. And I don't know how Jasmine be doing it. Shout out to Jasmine too. I know she might be watching through Trey joint. But I know now that it's wild out there in them Thai streets, bro. And they listen. And that's the thing I can say though too. Like if you want your man, they gonna come get it. They gonna come get it. Where you got these other joints. Well, I don't need a man. All right, well, I don't need you neither. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about needs, y'all. It's about what you feel like you actually want and how far you're willing to go to get it. And I don't need nobody to go that far, but it's nice to know that if something was going to pop off, that I ain't got to do it by my damn self. You feel what I'm saying? If a girl got to get her ass whooped, some of these girls they gonna put it together. You feel what I'm saying? And I know little homegirl, she wasn't no Muay Thai fighter, but she jump on your ass like she ain't got no fucking care in the world. That's for sure. Yeah, shout out homegirl Jasmine, young. She's W for her. And I think that her and Trey are a perfect combination, bro. And I know a lot of people don't know who I'm talking about, but check out my interview. You can see both of them in there, actually. Jasmine's towards the end of it, probably like an hour or so in. But that's his lady. And like I said, like that man is similar to me. He's out there living in a house with multiple ladies. If they not in there right now, they moving in and out, you know what I'm saying? And not to say it like that's how he wants it to be, but that's, you gotta let go of the trim the fat. You feel what I'm saying? If they're working out, they gotta get up out of there. Cause that incident happened. Yeah, I some of that stuff I didn't even know, but I do my research, man. Did you know about the X Factor life, Roster Newt? Because my man was doing it, like he been doing it for a long time, and that's why I'm like, my man literally came up through the mud, got put down one time, and then still rocking, y'all. That's the thing I'm saying. Even with the Muay Thai and everything, people who don't let life get them down will always be somebody that's going to succeed. I tell you that for sure. Okay. Man, though. What else we got, y'all? I will also say, like, the price of living was absolutely amazing. That's one thing I know I didn't touch on. Like, I stayed in one particular hotel after I went and tried a bunch of them, like, for my last, like, month. I paid for 4 weeks in Pattaya at a 5-star hotel called the LK. And for those 4 weeks, all I paid was $1,200 US. Okay. It was like, I forgot how much baht, but I just know it transferred. It wasn't even 1,200. It wasn't even 1,200 all the way. It was like 1,100, like 70 US. But I just rounded up because, most times I'm gonna spend that $30. But you could be out there, and I'm telling you, that's a month in a 5-star. So they fluffing your pillows, everything, all of that, and it was an amazing hotel. Believe me, right on the water, so I could just go outside my balcony if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Blaze one and then look at the beach. But that was another thing that I got to notice something crazy out there. Because as soon as the sunrise, I don't know where these people be getting the time and the energy, but they will get their ass up and go parasailing as soon as the sun is shining. And I'm like, fuck no. Like, why are you doing that right now? That's like the other thing that be blowing me. Like, it's like you can wake up and then I'll be looking for breakfast, right? I'll be like, okay, I go to the gym real fast. I want to get like maybe, a little bite to eat. Oh, we're not open until 10. 10. Bro, what? You walk across like 80 to 90 little bars. They still open, They even got some of them joints where like the girls be working on the inside. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that right now. I just want to chill. Like I just want to get breakfast and keep it pushing. But they be on that. They be really on it, y'all. All right, we about to reach the 2 hours. If nobody got no more questions for me, we might land this plane soon. You also, the one thing I do want to say too is like you get a perspective of the people around you. As far as like even like the foreign people, I met a lot of people. Some of them even had language barriers, but the thing is like genuine people are gonna meet genuine people, and you'll meet like really really dope folks. Shout out to JC because he's one of the trade followers. I got to move past this man, but he's a real dude, and I know he's not watching, but shout out to them, my boy JC. But yeah, and cause see y'all didn't ask about it, but listen, the women, man, they gonna make you feel like you a certified king. Because I even had one that did something I ain't never experienced in my life, and I'll talk about that on another stream, and maybe you might even see that face or something like that. But I don't know, man, and it's just like genuine themselves. Like it's not me trying to ask for nothing crazy or anything like that. But another thing that I think is a problem out there, right? Because this is where it's like an issue, and nobody asked about this either, but we're gonna talk about it real quick. The Transformers or the lady boys out there, it's a real thing. But the problem I see too is like I was saying earlier, there's like a 10-to-1 ratio. So there's 10 women born to every one man, right? So there's a percentage of these dudes that's transforming because they can't handle the weight of being a man. So it's like, yeah, it puts a lot of things in real perspectives. And the really gross thing to me is like, you can go up in the malls up in there and they be them weirdos that will actually be up in there and they be like holding hands with them like, the fuck is going on? But, you know, to each their own. Everybody got to find love. And if it's a mecca for them, let them do them. I just wish that they would, you know, give me a little heads up so I could, you know, walk another way or something, or it's a different lane or something. But that's me. That's me being honest. Don't shut me down. Don't kill me for it. But you know, they live their life, man, and I just like, okay, keep that over there with it, you know. Cool peoples, I guess, you know. I did meet one that was like a bartender or whatever, and they just were like, you know, keeping it copacetic. They wasn't weird or nothing like that. And I wasn't going to be like, well, you got to get out my face. They doing their job, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to be respectable like they were being respectable. But I just don't like that it's like in full force around me. But then it's like also, like I was saying, like that's why like all these Thai women are out here looking for a man, and they obviously going to fight to get you, because if, you know what I'm saying, most of them ain't got nobody else to look for as far as the guys on the street, because like I said, majority of the people working, even the working class, are the ladies. They owning restaurants and businesses. Foreign is the only way they probably got to go. And that's like crazy to me, because there should be a little bit more availability, but it is what it is. I can't change the problems in their life neither. But yeah, y'all, I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Thailand. As far as like where the best places to go to travel, I would say you want to start in Bangkok, right? Just so you can, if you're a city person and you're used to the city, go to Bangkok first, because you'll still get that city experience. It's a lot going on all the time. Best place to go there, right? Because I went both times. I mean, I went there at the beginning and the end of my trip. Sukhumvit Road, if you want high activity, you want to find all the stuff you can do in the nighttime, you want to find anything you wouldn't expect to find on the regular out there, that's where the place to be. They talk about Khao San Road. I went there afterwards, but Khao San Road is much more chill. Now, they got clubs that turn up, though. Don't get it twisted. And they got some dope-ass restaurants. I went to this one where they had like a yarn woman that kind of like opens her bosoms up to let you in the restaurant and all that. And it's like some animatron stuff. It's not a real person. But it was dope like that. You also got But you go there, go to Bangkok first. You get that city life. You also got the river tour, and that's where the palace is and all that. I would say Pattaya if you really want to have a great time, because that's like Vegas, but a little bit on steroids, because they're always up and jumping. Everything's always moving. You just got to catch it at the right times for whatever your type of fun is. Now, the place I didn't like was Krabi though, because like for me, I don't speak not a lick of Russian. They cater heavily to the Russian people and them Russian and German. And I just needed a little bit of break from that because I don't like how they be moving. I was there for like a week and a half though, but it wasn't it for me. But the beaches out there are amazing. They look good. You can go to James Bond Island, which is dope. But all of that stuff is very like touristy and all of that. I didn't get to go to Chiang Mai because I was trying to do that with one of my homeboys that I came out there with, and he kind of moved around in a weird way, and that didn't let me go out there. And then after I seen him do that, I went everywhere else on my own because I was trying to keep the brotherhood situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Not just being out there on my solo tip, but that's what I wound up doing anyway. It did cause me to wind up carrying a lot of shit all the time though. That's why I was like, I could kind of gauge stuff from people who knew what was going on. That ain't happened. So no, Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai I'll be going to the next time I'm out there. I'm also gonna be hitting up Phuket, even though I was there. I went through Phuket for a day. Food was dope, but they were seeming like similar to Krabi. You know what I'm saying? They catering to the other class or the other folks. But Koh Samui or Koh Samui, I know I'll be saying it wrong. Top people be telling me every time. Bro, you can find everything you want right there. Like that island be popping, and then there's like 4 or 5 islands beside it, all lit. That's where they got the full moon party. They got fire shows in the night. They got double-sided beach bars. Like they got like double rise, double-sided beach bars, so you can go from one side to the other, get different little genres, a club situation. You can jump in the pool if you get too hot. Man, it was rocking, dog. I'm talking about rocking. And then they got, like, you go to the other side of the street, they got different flavors of night food and all this other kind of stuff. Koh Samui is probably like my favorite. I wound up out there for my birthday, and that's where another one of my little secrets I'm gonna save for later was at. But it's a good story for sure. Yeah, y'all would like that. If y'all like that fighting story, it's not the same thing, but it's up there, believe me. But yeah, Koh Samui got a little special place in my heart. And then that's where I was like, I didn't calm myself down because I was there for my birthday week. I ain't gonna hold you. But I'm talking about the French ladies was on it, all of this stuff, man. And I was like, look, I can't do everybody, y'all. Y'all gonna have to relax on me. It was a wild thing, bro. Like, I'll tell you this one story. This is not the main story I was gonna tell y'all neither. This, like those French girls that I was just talking about, man. I met them and I just was like, so they came to my hotel. They came from a different joint. Super, super dope ladies, right? All 3 of them coming up and asking me about me and stuff like that. And I'm just playing it cool. Like I was already doing some work throughout the day and I'm just sitting there on my little lounge, pool, like beach little situation. Like they got a little lounge, chair, bed situation. So I was out there doing some work on the laptop. I get through with that. They come through and they're like, oh no, the drink's too expensive. I'm looking at it. I'm like, bro, these drinks is $3, $4. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, right? So, of course, I went ahead and bought these ladies some drinks. And then after that, that's when they all start spilling their hearts. They all like, these dudes ain't shit. And I told them exactly who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that is polygynous. You know what I'm saying? So if you going to rock with me, you got to know that it's going to be you and she and somebody else. So I'm telling them that, right? It's 3 of them round, right? They was already all up in my business, kept asking me about what kind of girls I'm into, what I'll be doing and all this other kind of stuff. And I was just trying to tell them, like, you don't want to do this. But they was like, yeah, we want to know. So I told them, I'm like, okay, boom, this is it, right? So we had the one joint, she was brown skinned. She said, nah, hell no, I can't do that. And she Muslim. And I'm like, you can't do that? Okay, that's cool. Then we had the second one, the older chick, right? She's just like going through her head. She's like, oh no, I can't believe. But all these men, everyone, they always cheat on me, right? And I'm like, well, I mean, these dudes ain't able to be honest with you because most of them probably already wanted to do something else and you just not really hearing them for who they are, honestly. And then the last girl, she the youngest one, she was like, I'll be on the team today, right now, pick me up, take me home, and all of that. And I was like, look, I'm, like I said, I'm just chilling right now. But then they tried to get me to come back to their hotel. They smoked your boy up. They thought that was going to make me a little easier, susceptible to whatever they had going on in their head. And I was like, bro, no, man. I ain't that weak now. You know what I'm saying? I know the game out here. Y'all trying to get your boy. And I was like, nah, let me just chill on y'all. Let me chill. But I did get the digits, though. I'll be real. Them digits was obtained. One of them still be hitting me. I bet you can guess who. But I don't know if I'm going to France, y'all. I don't know if that's a mission for me because I ain't never. They all invited me to they all live in like separate little towns, but I was like, y'all trying to get me to bing around town and shit. I don't know if I'm really about going out there. You know what I'm saying? And I got to learn French too. And that's how they started it too. That's how I knew they was trying to teach me French. Like they blazed me up. They tried to teach me French. And they was like, oh yeah, you talk so good French. And I was like, okay. And then they was trying to like, oh, our room over here. And I'm like, okay, I'll walk you over there. And I walk my ass on back to my room like shit. Yeah, man, it was too easy. That's why I was telling y'all, like, you can't do it on the first night. You got to get to know people. And they was leaving the next day. That's why I was like, y'all, I don't know what y'all had in mind. Because I heard stories about these French joints. I ain't never partake in the French bread, you feel what I'm saying? But the baguette, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, I wasn't gonna get down like that in one night. Yeah, I wasn't gonna catch me on that kind of status. I'm a wild boy, but I ain't that wild. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta have some type of cut cards. But yeah, y'all. I think that's where I'm gonna end this off, yo. I appreciate all y'all for coming in. Like I said, if you can, just hit the like button for me. If you're new, please hit subscribe. I want to thank all y'all for watching this. And my little sign off, I'm about to give it to y'all. I want you all to live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and always squeeze the best juice out of life. Peace. And thank y'all again, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, but I just want to say thank y'all again because this is like probably the longest stream I don't had with this many folks in here. It's not that many, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I hope y'all have a blessed night. I'm out.